celebrate achievements as the school year ends. At the same time, it is the beginning of a more challenging journey as one continues to pursue his or her education. Indeed, this is a significant occasion in the lives of our dear graduates as they succeeded and conquered difficulties of doing modular and virtual learning in this global crisis, the COVID-19 pandemic. Good afternoon, especially to those who are joining us live via Facebook. Welcome to this 59th graduation ceremony of BOALAN Elementary School with the theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid COVID-19. To start with, let's witness the processional. Help me welcome our OIC Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Roy C. Tubalia, Seats. Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Jane Montealto, Seats. Our very own elementary school principal, OIC Public School District Supervisor, Maria Lucia Dunn Comer-Gomez. The BOALAN Elementary School Teaching Staff. Show our reverence as we pay tribute to the Philippine flag through the singing of the national anthem. This will be followed by the singing of doxology, regional hymn, division hymn, and Zamboanga Hermosa.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiging sa silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyagan ang magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagalang tutok sa simoy at sa langit o pagkaw, ay hinatang tudla, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iibig. Pagkituwin at araw niya kailan pamay di magdidinig. Luman ang araw ng walang pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pagkay ang amin, at mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Let's bow our heads and place ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering all of us today in this important event. Bless everyone present here today, that each one of us may be able to share what he or she have for your glory and honor. We pray for our graduates today and lift them before you. We ask for your peace to cover them. We ask for laughter and joy to fill their days. We pray that you would give them boldness and courage to face challenges set before them with the confidence of peace that can only come from your Spirit. Be a lamp for their feet and a light to their path. Shine over them.
Liberty forever stays. Hear the
Zamboanga hermosa, preciosa perlita, orgullo de Mindanao. Sus peleas delagas son las que mosean tu deliciosa ciudad. Flores de amores te adornan su jardín. Eres la imagen del bello Edén. Zamboanga hermosa, preciosa perlita, orgullo de Mindanao. Flores y amores te adornan su jardín. Eres la imagen del bello Edén. Zamboanga hermosa, preciosa perlita, orgullo de
To set the tone for this afternoon's event, let us welcome Claudine S. Atayde with high honors for her welcome address.
It goes with the saying, the COVID-19 pandemic has tested every nation's resiliency. Preserving the slightest notion of normalcy became a constant battle this past year. And living in a country where education is held with an utmost essence has its toll. My warm felicitations to all, especially to our innovative DepEd officials, our motherly principal, Ma'am Maria Lucia D. Rebollos, to all BOALAN Elementary School committed mentors, dear parents, batchmates, and even those who are joining us via live stream. It was not easy, from learning our textbook lectures in our schools, with our respected teachers imparting their knowledge inside the classroom, to being almost always at home and having lessons through video calls or virtual classrooms. The adjustment was tremendous, but our education system was resilient, for they collectively devised a plan to sustain the need for education. Despite the challenges posed by the problematic situation, countless sacrifices and compromises have been made, and stressful days have been survived. Yet, an entire school year of doing modular and virtual learning, we can proudly say we emerged victoriously. To our teachers, we know it was not simple to keep everything in control, even when we're having our regular school days. So we cannot even begin to imagine how much harder it was for you on this setup. Still, you did not give up on us. You steadily upheld your oath. For that, we are truly grateful. To my fellow students, we owe ourselves some congratulations. It was hard, having to finish our activities on our own, with the occasional reprimands of our parents or siblings. But we pushed through, and now we're here. To our parents, who braves the imminent exposure to the virus to get and submit our modules, and of course, the constant support in everything we need. We are indebted to you. And finally, to our Almighty, the greatest teacher, who sustained us with the wisdom and strength. Without you, God, we won't be here this afternoon. All of these contributed in strengthening our education, even with the COVID-19 pandemic. One can never truly arrive victorious in achieving a goal without a team of people sharing the same ideals and aspirations. Indeed, the COVID-19 pandemic has tested our education system. But because every one of us in here remained loyal to our unchanging principles, we jointly proved just that developing knowledge and nurturing minds can always go better and stronger, regardless of any obstacle thrown our way. Congratulations and welcome to the 59th graduation ceremony. God bless us all.
And now, the most highlighted part in every graduation ceremony has come. May we call on the Principal 1, OIC Public School District Supervisor, Madam Lucia D. Rebolios, for the presentation of candidates for graduation. This is to be followed by the acceptance and confirmation by the school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Roy C. Tuban.
Dr. Roy C. Tubalia, Schools Division Superintendent of Zamboanga City. Upon the recommendation of the class advisor, I have the honor to present to you 269 candidates for graduating, 132 of whom are boys and 137 are girls. I certify that they have satisfactorily completed the requirement as prescribed by the Department of Education for K-12 basic education curriculum.
By the power vested upon me as the Schools Division Superintendent of Zamboanga City, I now confirm you as graduates or completers for the school year 2020-2021. Congratulations to you as well as your parents. God bless everyone. Keep safe.
You now have the ticket to aim higher and dream bigger. Raise yourselves and be prepared for more. Give yourselves a big hand for a job well done. After 7 years of hard work and dedication, graduates, it's about time to reward your commitment towards education. Reap the fruits of your labor. Let us witness the awarding of medals and certificates to the graduates with distinction. Atide Claudine S. with high honors. Lu Shantian P. with high honors. Adam Mohammed Rafiq I. with honors. Araneta Sabrina Rain L. with honors. Barrientos Katrina May A. with honors. Barrientos Cristina May A. with honors. Campo Sagrado Marian T. with honors. Fernandez John Kaiser with honors. Lukmani Israel B. with honors. Manalo Sharin F. with honors. Suwa Emil Rain E. with honors. Taytay Anisa S. with honors. And Verdejo Ayesha Angel S. with honors. Congratulations once again, awardees.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special, You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student. because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
My bow of respect to the parents, relatives, friends, and everyone else here in this platform, and most especially to our teachers and our honorees for today, which is our graduates for school year 2020-2021. The theme for our graduation is kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, or in English, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. We have survived yet another year of the COVID-19 pandemic, and with surviving, that means to say that we have fully delivered quality education. That's why we have in this platform the parents, the teachers, the friends, the relatives who are testament to the effort of our students in achieving quality education despite the COVID-19 pandemic. This would not have been made possible without the help of our parents, most especially. It is because in this kind of new normal, as they may call it, our children, our learners learn at home. That is why our parents played a big role in the delivery of quality basic education. It is even made strengthened because of the effort of the parents in collaboration with their teachers. I would like to thank from the bottom of my heart the parents who really help us in delivering quality basic education. Also, not to discount the effort of our teachers with guidance from their school heads, wherein they made possible the delivery of quality basic education in accordance with the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, which uses the blended modular distance learning. For Zamboanga City, we have utilized various learning platforms such as online, offline, printed online, and printed digital, even interactive. We have explored all alternatives. That means to say we have not leave all stone unturned, wherein we have used also to the extent and with thankfulness and gratitude to our partners, especially who made possible the radio-based instruction as well as the TV-based instruction. These will not be made possible without the full cooperation with our major stakeholders, the city government, all local officials, even at the barangay levels, and also our major stakeholders, the TV station, radio station, and everyone else in the tri-media. Even social media was not spared, especially in the delivery of quality basic education. This is a living testament that in surviving yet another year of new normal type of quality education, the spirit of bayanihan is made alive, wherein everyone pitch in their effort so that our learners can continue on with quality basic education. I guess it's really true, and I'm sure not only guess but it's really true that everyone is really concerned when it comes to education. It takes the whole village to educate a child. No hay cosa imposible, cre junto pwede. Again, my congratulations to our graduates for school year 2020-2021, including their parents as well as the teachers and school head. God bless everyone, keep safe, and we all together must pray that we survive this pandemic until it is obliterated. God bless everyone. Again, our service slogan, which we all of us stand for: no hay cosa imposible, cre junto pwede. Nothing is impossible, believe, together we can.
Sa lahat ng mag-aaral, lalo na sa mga magtatapos sa taong kasalukuyan, isang mapagpalang araw sa inyong lahat. Ang edukasyon ay isang karapatan na naaayon sa saligang batas na dapat nating bigyang halaga sa anumang hamon sa buhay, kahit pa sa isang nakakahablang pandemya. Ang kagawaran ng edukasyon ay walang pag-atubiling bigyang buhay ang bawat pangarap ng isang batang Pilipino. Ito ay naging batayan ng Division ng Zamboanga City. Kahit sa gitna ng pandemya at magkakaiba man ang ating kultura, paniniwala at lugar, nagkakaisa kaming hinarap ang hamon sa pagtataguyod ng basic education. Mahirap man, ngunit di natin mapagkakaila na naging mapamaraan at naging malikhain tayo para maitaas natin ang antas at kalidad ng edukasyon. Buong puso nating pasasalamatan ang lahat, ang mga guro na siyang kumakaharap, na nagbigay buhay at pag-asa, na kasamang nilaan ang buhay at diwa para maituloy ang edukasyon ng mga batang Sambongueños. Sa ating mga magulang, na patuloy na naniniwala sa kakayahan ng mga namumuno sa paaralan at mga guro sa pamamagitan ng lingguhang kuha hatid balik modules, yan po ay isang banal na pagmamahal para sa inyong mga anak. Sa ating mga stakeholders, PTA, private institution, and partners, local officials, lalo na ang LGU sa Buanga City, na sa gitna ng aming minsang pag-aalinlangan dahil sa kakulangan ng mapagkukunan, ay bukas lagi ang kanilang mga kamay na iabot lahat ng pangangailangan para sa edukasyon ng mga bata. Indeed, we are all God's stewards. Our unity, love, and concern for our children and learners is an indication of His victory. Todo kita trabaja para que de atom estudiantes y con Dios la gloria. No hay cosa imposible, cree, junto puede. Again, to all graduates and completers, congratulations.
At this very moment, let us all be inspired as the batch with high honors encapsulates her elementary experiences and expresses her words of gratitude. With a warm round of applause, lend your ears to Shantian P. Lu.
Our reality now seems bleak. We see workers struggling to find livelihood, government institutions trying to stay afloat, and closest to us the most, we have our education system striving to adapt the students' circumstances. While this is the reality, our education system is driving us towards a brighter future. 7 long years of hard work and perseverance. Years full of memories that barely completed almost half of our childhood. Now, we are about to take another step to another chapter. To our Innovative Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Roy C. Tubalya, our highly meticulous school principal, Madam Maria Lucia D. Rebollos, our dedicated teachers, friends, our proud parents, and to my fellow graduates of the pandemic school year 2020-2021. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant afternoon to everyone. Today's graduation is different from the previous years. This is the very first, I guess, having graduation ceremony via online. Instead of having the opportunity to march, to shake hands, and to extend congratulations to each other face to face. Today marks another milestone to us fellow graduates. We have been fighting COVID-19 for almost 1 year and a half. All of us are still in the state of adjusting to the new normal way of living. To the best that we can, we tried to cross some borders of our abilities, adjusted ourselves to blended learning in order to cope up and not to skip this school year. Learning wherein we need the help of our family, our friends, and ourselves. It may seem so hard, but thank God we were able to make it. Modular learning, even online classes, were not that easy. It entails triple efforts than the effort we used to exert before. But all of those sacrifices are about to be paid off. I am honored to speak on behalf of the graduates, batch 2020-2021. First, I would like to express my great gratitude to our frontliners in school. The principal, Madam Maria Lucia Rebollos, who ensures that all potential learners of BOALAN have equal access to our education system. Our teachers, our heroes. We thank you for your efforts and for going the extra mile to sustain us with the learnings we have to know. Thank you for sleeping late and working day and night to assure quality modules. I know it was a great struggle, You need to invest a lot. But thank you so much. We are sorry if there were times that you have to text and run after us just to give and take our modules. Your hard work is very well appreciated, and we are so blessed knowing that you care. To our beloved parents and guardians, we thank you for being our teacher at home. Thank you for giving us some of your time to help us with our modules, though some of you have struggled as well. Thank you for believing that we can make it, and for allowing our dreams to come true. You are always appreciated and loved. To the amazing people I have been with for 7 years, my batchmates and classmates, congratulations! We survived the so-called new normal way of learning. Congratulations, because we have endured it. We have finished the race for 7 years, and today, we are here to reap what we have sown. Thank you for the memories we had. It was all worth to be treasured. Above all, we thank God for sustaining us in times when we want to give up. We thank the Lord for guiding us for the entire school year. This year's theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education amid COVID-19 pandemic, gives us hope that in this time, we need to be more resilient and never waver in the pursuit of our dreams. We have to keep up with the trend of education and to overcome all challenges brought about by this global pandemic. The quality of education imbibed in us by our teachers of BOALAN Elementary School has molded us to be empowered learners amidst these trying times of our lives. Hence, we are equipped to step on to the next ladder as we continue to pursue our goals and aspirations. Let us keep in mind that education fortifies our mental capacity to be more creative, innovative, and productive. We must not give up, for at the end of the rough journey, we will find comfort for all our pains and struggles. Before I'll end, allow me to share this quote from Elizabeth Rani. She said, "Life is challenging and unpredictable, but we cannot afford to stay in our comfort zone. So be ready to face anything." Thank you once again and stay safe.
Fellow graduates, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. We, the graduates of BOALAN Elementary School, Class 2020-2021, do hereby pledge our loyalty to our parents, teachers, and alma mater, that we will treasure in our hearts the ideals, honor, and prestige of the alma mater, that we are grateful for the guidance, knowledge, and protection our school have given us, that we are equally indebted to our teachers for their unselfish devotion, and that we shall strive hard to be better and useful members of our community in order to be worthy of the name and honor of our alma mater. So help us God.
It is with great honor and admiration that I convey my profound felicitation to all the graduates, completers, and all academic awardees for school year 2020-2021. All our beloved parents, guardians, please accept my heartfelt gratitude as your new principal of BOALAN Elementary School. I sincerely appreciate you for doing your best in being efficient and effective partners of the Department of Education in the implementation of the blended modular distance learning. Way back then, we all had our fair shares of worries, doubts, and what-ifs. Timing support and guidance are nothing but a reflection of your unconditional love to your children through the years. True enough, you are all contributors to the fulfillment of the Department of Education's mandate. Soon, thank you once again, for this would not have been possible without you. Finally, My salute to the Department of Education officials, from our beloved Secretary, Dr. Lenorma Torres, down to the division office personnel headed by our school's division superintendent, Dr. Roy C. Tumal, for making a firm stand in the opening of classes for school year 2020-2021 in the midst of uncertain times. And the non-teaching staff for providing the highest degree of service. To God be the glory. Believe together. Congratulations, Batch 2021.
Today we reap the fruit of our labor. We march together with passion and fervor. The years were filled with memories we'll savor. To our parents we bring dignity and honor. Today we start a beautiful beginning, a clean slate for us that's truly inspiring. Oblivious this time of failing, to our mentor salute, we shall continue learning. We are closer to our dreams, we are closer to our dreams. Finally we reach the gate to our dreams. It's time to unlock and follow our path. Never been this close before to reach for the top. Today we remember our friends with fondness, for making us bright those times of darkness, for being our strength in moments of weakness, for being our partners in our happiness and loneliness. We are closer to our dreams, we are closer to our dreams. Finally we reach the point of no return. It's time to give back, now is our turn. Never been this sure before to serve mankind. As we leave these walls, we'll leave our stories behind. We'll make things happen, so help us God. We are closer to our dreams, we are closer to our dreams. Finally we reach the gate our dreams. It's time to unlock and follow our path. Never been this close before to reach for the top. We are closer to our dreams. We are closer